What's going on, guys? First things first, thank you. We did it. We're getting 6 new balls. We were able to hit our goal. A couple people donated some footballs. A lot of people donated money. That means it's insane. It's insane to me that you guys came through like that, but I'm so appreciative, and I promise you we're getting a lot of content starting right now. I don't have the balls yet, but right now we're gonna take a look at one of the weirdest punter forms I've ever seen. You guys might be familiar with him. His name's Jack Fox. And yeah, he just does a lot of things different. All right, first we're gonna start with, I saw this video, his 3 different styles of punt. I'm gonna try all of them. Okay, he goes a directional right, and he goes like a hook punt, or a walk right punt left, or the rover. And then he's doing a rollout 2024 in the NFL. Yeah, all of that coming up here. We're gonna start with the directional right punt. So the first thing you wanna look at, obviously, is the drop. So he's got his hand a little bit under the lace here. Thumb looks like it's about up the seam. Laces are off to the side. Okay, what I really like, his shoulders are ridiculously aggressive. He's like out here, okay? Very aggressive shoulders, very just downfield. A little shuffle step, a little gather step, whatever you want to call it. And then, boom. Look at how short that step is. You see that? That is a premium step right there. There is a lot of power being developed out of that one little step that we are just gonna try to use to imitate the size of punts that this guy gets. Because Jack Fox, for those of you who aren't familiar with his game, hits nukes. He hits absolute dingers. Okay, and I think his steps are a big part of it. Next, when he plants, he just kind of keeps everything like super compressed, which I like. Like, you know, he doesn't get super long, everything's short. That's why I think it kind of gives people this impression that it's like a really choppy, weird looking kick, but it's honestly not bad at all. Like, when you kind of break it down fundamentally, it's a very efficient style of kick. The weird thing I think everybody gets is his his hand being so aggressive on there. It just kind of looks weird to people. And you know, it's true. One thing I like though, right, is his hand placement doesn't change. So this is his you know, directional right punt as he's here. Then when he goes for his rover, he kind of just flips that hand up on top a little bit, right? So it's the same hand placement. So here's directional right, boom, go there. Now we're going back across our body, which I like because you're really just kind of following the nose of that ball. I'm not sure what his keys are, but the big thing for the rover that I was looking at is it's like he's on top of it more with his hand, okay? Arm stays about the same distance. Now it's like he's just taking his follow through a slightly more inside, which I think really helps make it a more consistent punt because he hits it a lot in game, and when he hits it, he freaking demolishes that ball. And it's a good way, it's a great switch up, especially because it looks so similar. But if I'm an NFL returner, I'm looking for that hand. As soon as I see that hand go on top, I'm not walking any further to my left or his right. I'm gonna stay right where I'm at, maybe even start sliding a little bit over to my right, because the ball's come back across. Now, as a returner, my right is his left. So that hand on top, returners, go ahead and stay in the middle of the field. Maybe shuffle a little bit to your right. Don't chase it outside those numbers. You're gonna have a bad day. It's a lot of running. Hopefully I'm not giving away too many secrets to his game here. But that's the one thing I really liked. And he doesn't even leave his plant foot. That one really impressed me. When he's swinging, he's right here, boom, just stays right in his plant, okay? So we're gonna try to be able to copy some of that stuff. And then finally, the last one, rolling out in 2024. Are you kidding me? In the NFL. We're gonna give it a shot. It's never been my big thing. One thing I really liked about his roll, he's got a little hurdle downfield. So we're gonna try it. It's like a pretty lateral through his first couple steps. Okay, kind of treats it like just a moving rover is what I would have to imagine his thought process on this whole thing is. So hand back on top, going to the right. This time his finish is like a hurdle step. That's gonna be a hard one to copy, but I'm excited to do it. I think a lot of this stuff has a lot of merit. He's got really good form. I really like watching it. There's a lot that these younger guys, you know, you can take away from it. 49. The wind is like setting up for his hook punt, but I gotta get some not hook punt film first. You know, I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to turn over the ball. The lace on the right. I know you can. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to. But I'm hitting them clean right now. Hey, that'll play. Ah, except for that one. Oh! That'd be it. Here. Over here. More on top. better way to start. Oh my God. Oh. Maybe I'm going too, maybe I'm trying to get him too far to the left. A little better. 55, all right. All right, 50. Well, 61 piece to end on. There we go. I knew I had it in me still. That one felt a lot cleaner. Bringing out the old Pembroke days when they used to make me roll out. Ugh. That was like 64. Let's see if I can't end on one of those bad boys. Oh man. So after doing everything that Jack Fox does, trying it out a little bit, the rollout, not as weird as I thought it would be. That was a nice progression, going from traditional spiral right to rover to rollout. Helped me stay in the right mindset of everything. So that was a good way to like kind of just be in the right mindset, like through that progression, which worked out really nicely for me. I was hitting the ball pretty clean there at the end. I really liked the way he kicks his rovers. I think staying short, I had sort of gotten long on my rovers, trying to like really emphasize the arc, but like he just takes a lot of what he does in his directional right and implements into his rover. Like he still kind of stays short, he stays on that plant, you know, so he just kind of flips his hips really aggressively, but then just like a nice smooth swing. And it worked out. I hit a couple 60-yarders, which was nice. Those were good punts, you know. But yeah, if you like Jack Fox's film, he's a doozy, right? Like luckily I've played around with a lot of his stuff before, so it's not so hard for me to implement. But if you want to try to copy him, be ready. Be ready. Anyway, peace. Right at 50.